Hello. Okay, so that can do both at once. Hello. Hey, Joshua, can you hear me?
How's that?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear me now? Yeah. Sweet. Does this time work for you?
Yeah, this is working fine. I got plenty of time today.
Okay, sweet. Awesome. I thought I saw a noon o'clock for this Zoom. Probably about 15 minutes. I can focus on this.
Okay, cool. Can you see my screen just fine?
Yep.
Okay. So this is my OBS setup. So I have my different scenes right here. I got one for chatting. That's what this one is on the left. And then research, this one right here. So if I ever want to switch to a new scene, I just click on it. Let's say I want to switch to chatting. I just click transition. And that goes to that. I got one for my desktop. So that's that part of it. The way I did this is I have a background. I'll open up this right here. I just made a simple background in Inkscape. It's nothing fancy.
Yeah.
I made two different ones. I made one for this chat room and then one for the research panel to get the shadows right.
So each scene is pulling that background image, the location of the screen capture, right?
Yeah, so right here you see background. The way I added that is I clicked on this add button and I went to image. And I just selected the image that way. I just saved it as a PNG file, put it on the background, because the bottom, that's the lowest priority. That means that's going to be in the background.
Where's your follower goal coming from? Is that live, active, or is that just an image that you're updating?
I'll bring that up right now. Okay, so I'm using tidylabs.stream.
And is that connecting you to DLive?
Yeah, that is. I'm signing in to it on a different screen quick, just so it doesn't show my username or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so here's Tidy Labs. Yeah, this directly connects to your Lino account, so it can pull your information.
Wow.
So you can do, this has all your different things, like you can do chat overlay, chat bot, follower goals, alert boxes.
Wow.
Donation goal. You can integrate a Discord server chat if you have that. The My Clips, I haven't used that aspect yet, but apparently you can have like a clipboard where you can click on clips and play them. But you can probably do that. Yeah, video clips.
Oh, shit.
Okay, and then, viewer count, I got that on mine as well. So yeah, you just click on these. I don't want to go to the chat bot. So for chat overlay, you get all these options to edit it. And then down here, you can see the preview.
Sweet.
Yep. And
And then how do you plug that into OBS?
so you click save right here to make sure you save your changes. And then up here is your URL. You just click copy URL. You go to OBS. You press add and then go to browser.
Huh.
You know, just name it, whatever you want to name it. You copy your URL into the URL. Whoops, I did not copy it apparently. You copy your URL into there. And then you can edit your width and height. And then there's custom CSS. I don't edit that. It seems to be just fine by itself.
Yeah.
You have some different options here, like you can shut down the source so it's not active when when the scene isn't active. It depends on your CPU and whatnot, whether or not you need to do that, or your memory, I mean. So yeah, you just click OK, and then you can drag it around over here.
Wow.
The chat that I have in my chatting thing, that is not the one from Tidy. That's just, let me go here. So when you're streaming on DLive, there's a pop-up option up here in the upper right-hand corner of the chat box for popping it out. And all I did is I popped it out. I copied the URL for that live stream, and then I went into OBS and I copied it. I did the browser ad like you would do for the Tidy, and I copied the URL for that chat pop out. And then I just resized it to fit that little box that I made for it. Because I wanted, unfortunately, you can't do multiple custom chat overlays on Tidy. And I wanted this chat one to be permanent, but on my other ones like research, I did not want the chat boxes that pop up to be there permanently. I wanted them to fade out after 15 seconds, so it's not crowding my screen. So I had to figure out an option to have it both ways, have one permanent and one not permanent, and that's how I worked around that. So for actually getting your stream going, once you get onto DLive, there is this video camera option up here. You name your stream right there.
How did you get there? That video camera next to your logo?
Yes.
Gotcha.
So as soon as you sign in, that'll be there. There's no additional setup you need to get that.
Yeah.
So you just type in what you want there. This third option down is for choosing your category. I just typed in other. I could do chatting because that's one of the categories that they have set up automatically. It'd probably be best just to choose one of the categories that they have, because otherwise it'll be harder for people to find you.
Yeah.
Right here you can drop and drag an image for just a replay thumbnail, because after you're done recording the stream, it does save all the replays, and that image you choose will be the one that is displayed.
Cool.
Then you just click save. You click on encoding server information down here next to the save button, and click on regenerate server URL. And so this stream URL is always going to be the same.
That's the direct URL. Okay.
Yep. So you go into OBS here, click on settings, go to stream. Your stream URL goes right there. And then you go back here, you copy your stream key, and you put that into the stream key. Authentication isn't required. So once you plug that in, all you got to do is press start streaming. And let's see here. It looks like I'm having quite a bit of dropped frames right now, probably because I'm on this call with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you're having a lot of dropped frames, I noticed that bit rate right here. Look at what your bit rate is, and then try to choose a number for your bit rate to match what your average is, and then that'll be that'll reduce the amount of drop frames.
Or like a limiter.
Yeah, because that's like your bandwidth. That's how much you can actually send out. So the way you would change that, go into your settings right here. Go to video. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. Output right here. Mine are all grayed out right now. Like I can't change my encoder because it's still stopping the stream at the moment.
It's being used.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because it thinks that I'm streaming. I think.
Yeah.
I just come back in here. There we go. It starts out on X264. I haven't. The X264 is software brand, and then these NVIDIA ones, that's my hardware. It runs on my hardware instead. Like it runs using what graphics card you have. I have NVIDIA, so I chose the NVIDIA NVEC because it seems to work better for me. But down here, by the way, I am on advanced mode. I don't think you can see as much when you're in simple mode, but this is your bit rate. You have to set your keyframe interval to 2 on DLive. You can change your different presets for how you want it to run. And then I don't mess with any of this other stuff down here.
Cool.
That's for like choosing your graphics cards if you have multiple graphics cards.
Yeah.
So any other questions?
Cool. So sedate my curiosity. Looking to improve the lecture experience, and essentially I would love it if we could merge Discord and basically Rich just doing Zoom, but we don't need people interacting on Zoom. So he just needs to stream, right? And then we basically just do full-blown interaction through Discord. Would this be a easy interface to be able to accomplish that?
Well, the downside to that would be is he'd have to stream through the website, and then the video would be available to anyone who's just passing by. Because
through DLive?
Yeah, because
you can't privatize it?
No, there's no private button.
Okay, that's a deal breaker.
Yep. Honestly, Zoom should be fine as long as we get people to listen through Discord.
Yeah.
It's just it's like herding cats.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking on how to, like, for the intermission videos, I really want to be able to improve how that's taking place, so make it more seamless, because right now the frame rate for Zoom for my screen share going through Rich's account is really choppy. So I'd like to improve that and just find a way to preload, like to be able to preload the videos and have them just part of the broadcast,
What does changing host do?
It does put it, like, as far as the quality goes, I need to test that.
Okay, and has Rich just tried pinning your video on Zoom?
Like no, we haven't tried that either.
Yeah, because it might be possible just to have you share your screen to have the video on there, and then have your audio coming through Discord.
Yeah. Cool. That's worth testing. Cool. That's an idea. Sweet.
Cool.
Well, how are you going to be using your setup? Describe that a little bit.
Okay, so I don't have everything set up yet, but chatting will just be for like when I do live research sessions. So, I have this research window set up so I can hop over to the brain and do inputs there. Chatting would just be for blabbing, going on tangents. So I could quick switch over to that and go on tangents and then interact with the audience some more. And then I'm also going to have a radio one set up, but I haven't set that up yet. It's going to look, I could probably just use this desktop overlay and then have the radio videos on there. The radio is not going to be just audio, but I could stream, the Ultimate History Lesson and, maybe Peace Revolution podcast, Anthony Sutton interviews, any interviews I find interesting. So I could be doing that while I'm not doing my live segments.
Yeah.
People interested in the channel, and then that will build my audience for when I switch over to the live segments.
Awesome. It'd be great if we could get Peace Revolution on ongoing radio, huh? Like a radio station where it just plays all freaking 93 episodes.
I was looking into that. It's possible. Like the best way to do it, it looks like, is to have like a VPS, virtual private server, that could run OBS and then run the playlist. So that way it's not dependent on your internet connection or your computer running all the time.
And it could just do audio, but it would just stream audio. It could
do that, and then you could have like a movie file that has like some kind of rotating logo or something like that.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's sweet. So that would kind of need to be just kind of a backup computer just constantly running.
Yeah, you could do that. Do you have a good internet connection where you're at?
Do. Yeah, think of a backup computer.
Yeah. I mean, you just have to think about.
Project, though.
Yeah, you'd have to think about your bandwidth. Like, do you know what your upload rate is?
I can check real quick. I've never hit any issues.
Yeah, because once you start participating in the class, doing live lectures and stuff, and then trying to do that stuff on the side, it might start to eat it up a bit.
Oh, for sure.
There's going to be one more thing I'll show you too, and that's this virtual audio cable. And what that does is it creates a virtual output that you can't hear through your desktop audio. So I have my playlist here in VLC, and I'll switch over my audio right now to the cable, the virtual audio cable.
That's just software?
Yeah, this is VLC. And then the
cable.
Yeah, it's VB-audio virtual cable. And see right here, you can see that it has something playing through it. I can't hear it right now. And then I would just hop over here to OBS, and I already added in this one right here, desktop audio 2. And that's that virtual audio cable. So if I click on this cog right here, I can go to properties, and you can see it's the VB audio virtual cable.
And do you need a beefed up sound card to do that, or?
I'm not sure. I think it depends on your CPU and memory probably, because it doesn't come through your actual audio.
Yeah.
So I think it's just software.
So basically, when your DLive is not in use, it has this playing?
Yeah, that's my goal right now. I haven't done it yet. I've tested it just through a test stream.
Wow.
And so I couldn't hear it through my desktop audio, but once I tuned into my stream, I could hear the music that was playing through my VLC.
When you went to the browser, to the
when I went to my live stream on DLive, I could hear it. And
now that is pretty awesome for the Peace Revolution.
Yeah, because you're going to need that. Otherwise, it would be coming through your desktop audio the whole time.
Yeah.
Quick thing. This desktop audio 2 up here in the OBS mixer.
Yeah.
That will only show up if you go to, go to audio in your settings. And then I went down here to desktop audio device 2, and I set it to that virtual cable.
Cool.
And then, that'll make it appear over here in your mixer.
Oh man. So you could then do a radio show too. Yeah.
So I want to reach out to Daniel McCarthy because he's doing his radio. I saw a station on here, a channel. There's 2 channels actually, and they are super popular, and they just stream music all day. Like this
Wow.
one, right? Chill out music. There was a hip hop one that was even more popular. Like this one right here, Hypno Bumper, just plays like techno music, and it has 82 people tuned in at the moment.
Damn. Yeah, I could literally like play just my DJ mixes. I have fucking hundreds of hours of recordings.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's definitely a possibility. It seems like if you got music that people like, they'll tune in and then they'll start donating after a while if they like it.
Crazy. Wow. My mind, my neurons are firing. Well, my upload speed is 11 megabytes.
Oh, you're totally fine then.
Yeah.
Mine's like maybe 2 megabytes.
Yeah. Well, sweet. Well, send this. I'm guessing you're recording this. Send this over to Rich because I bet he'll have even more grander ideas how to utilize this.
Yeah, I'd love to hear that. Okay, yeah, I'll post it in the Autonomy Discord.
Sweet. Well, thanks for the walkthrough. I wrote down my notes. I'm gonna get mine set up, and I'll shoot you a link when I'm ready.
All right. See you, man.
Thanks, buddy. Take care.